Taurus, how you doing? Overall energy, 9 of Cups. Expression on those sort of beautiful gifts that you have inside you. Welcome to the Astroflower. This is going to be a reading for the 4th of July, going right through to the 11th. So, yeah, welcome to the Astroflower. This is your relationship side. This is your financial side. This is the overall energy that's running through you. These are the karmic messages for this week, and this is the outcome and what's flowing through to the following week. Let's just see. I've just done a reading on the monthly as well, which is coming out after this video tonight. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see that. So you might want to subscribe and click that bell so you get the notifications for it. Let's just see what the overall reading is here. We use the cards as a clarification more than anything else. I think with the gifts you've got here, with this sort of energy that's sort of overflowing within you to sort of just live life, as it were, and to really go on full on, you're going to be coming into your spring period. So things should be starting to get into place since your birthday. Projects, plans, that sort of thing should be starting to moving on now. And as you're sort of like, you know, bulldozing things out your way, and you're doing that with that energy that's sort of coming from within you, which is that expression of, yes, these are the things I want to do. You're expressing your wishes in a way. And this is the energy that sort of flows through you. So I don't think it's necessarily from the outside world. I really think it's from you guys. Let's just have a look what's going on the relationship side. It seems to be like a wait and see sort of scenario. Seeing how your relationships develop around you. And this could be a couple, your partner, this could be family, friends, etc. So it's a sort of wait and see. Let's see what the karmic message is here on the relationship side. Patience is a virtue. It is a bit of a virtue. It's also a pain in the backside, really, isn't it? Let's be honest. And you probably don't want to be patient at the moment. You probably want to be in a position where you're starting to feel quite zippy about life and you want to get things moving on. But it's almost like the karmic message is sort of got to learn how to sort of like pull back on the horses a little bit. 2 of Wands, so it's planning a nice journey. Maybe there is a situation with your relationships of recently that you've been inputting into your relationships and you've been allowing that feedback. So it's becoming like a fair exchange between yourselves and the people that are around you. As you get this fair exchange, it's now sort of an idea of how can we have more fun, as it were. So it's a little bit of planning going on maybe this week. In regards to relationships. It could be that you're with your partner and you're thinking, oh, it'd be quite nice to go to a spa or out for a meal or down the beach, and it's putting those little things into place to how you can develop a better working relationship and allow you to express and experience a lot more. The universe here is really pushing on, sort of saying to you, there's no going back, there's only going forward. That's what it's sort of saying. Queen of Swords, totally that. Very clear thinking here. It seems to be tied up more to the physical. So how you actually, going to that spa, rather than declarations of love, as it were. It doesn't seem to be very vocal. It seems to be a bit more sort of physical for you, really, more than anything else. Let's see how the guides are trying to influence that karmic message. It's as if they're sort of, they're examining, it's taking it easy, taking it slowly, and they're sort of helping you to examine these coincidences on a slower basis. Things seem to be a little bit more sort of stable and steady for you. So they're taking a little bit more time to cultivate or to examine a little bit further those coincidences that are coming into life. So 6 of Cups, yeah, sort of as things come in, sort of saying, how have we done this in the past? How are we doing this in the future? Moving forward, having that sort of idea of that ideal scenario within the relationships where what you've experienced in the past, there's certain aspects that you would like to still have within your life, maybe. It could be that you're lifting your head and looking around, but at the same time, I think this is where the guides are sort of like trying to sort of organize those sort of like coincidences that I said, trying to help you with the past things and how things went in the past. Let's see how the guides are trying to influence the conversation that is within you. They seem to be very calm as well. I think there's more going on this side, on the financial side, than on the relationship side for you this week, by the looks of things. Just giving you heads up, so helping you out, say like remembering someone, in a conversation, and just they're like a personal aid in a way, really taking their role as a personal aid. So strength, yeah, I think that could pretty much give it. It gives you some sort of weight, some sort of diplomat, sort of air of diplomacy around you, like not necessarily a regal person, but not too far off. More sort of a person that's got everything under control. And the persona that sort of puts out is where your guides are sort of making in that conversation, trying to help you out in that conversation, to sort of, be poised within your life, and poised with the people that are around you. I think on the relationship side here is all about planning this week and all about taking a good deep breath in life and gradually cultivating a future relationships, and that's on every single level by the looks of things. Let's see what's going on your financial sort of side. Okay, so this is where the wave is really picking up. There seems to be building something. You may well be in a period here where you've got some victories come in, you've started your business or you've started a new job, or you're definitely getting a lot more sort of perspective on those sort of fronts. And now it's a case of turning those positions or those victories, those idea of that new job, the business, turning it now into cultivating or turning it now into more profit for you. So it gets a returning thing of what you've done already. And it's converting ideas into concrete sort of stuff, really. Do you know what? I didn't do the reading on that, did I? Do apologise, Taurus. Okay, so the karmic message here is you don't want to miss out. That's what the karmic message is. You don't want to miss out. So it's a good idea to listen to your guides, I think, this week. I think they're going to be on the ball. I think they're going to be opening doors for you, making you see a lot more clearly about possibilities, opportunities, coincidences that happen that allow you to develop your job or your business or your projects. Let's just see how the universe is trying to influence you here. This is a similar one to this side as well. It is sort of saying go forward. The only way is to go forward. It's sort of saying here that it's all a case of timing. So you start putting things into place, you can now start turning it into concrete gains within your life. This is what's happening here. This is what I'm talking about here. And the universe is sort of saying to you, okay, once you get that into concrete, or once you get that working right, properly for you, there is another wave coming in. So don't rest on your laurels, I guess, on that. Seven of Wands. So it's going to build in you a feeling of security and built upon your own success as well. You've done the work, you've put the work in, so then therefore you're going to reap the rewards. But not only that, you're going to reap the rewards of feeling absolutely, yes. So this week here means it seems to be like a consolidation week more than anything else. Let's see how the guides are trying to influence your sort of karmic path. They're tying up the loose ends. So as things are done and start working, let's just say you put out a new product in your shop, and within your shop, that product starts selling well. Let's just say it's a tennis ball, for example. You're selling a load of tennis balls and you kind of think, well, in that case, we should sell tennis rackets. And that's that second wave coming in. And it's tying up those loose ends and making those possibilities. So yeah, the magician there working hard to manifest new opportunities for you at the moment. And yeah, the universe is asking you to sort of like be sure within yourself, or be strong within yourself, and don't get pulled off the path too far. Okay, let's just see how the guides are trying to influence that conversation that's within you. Hey, okay, so they don't appear to be talking as such to you, not in a bad way, because they seem to be busy. And it's very similar to this guide over here being that aid, but they're sort of kind of saying to the outside world, you go that side, you go that side, right? Okay, you come here. Okay, Taurus, this is the person you need to speak to. So they're giving you the heads up when you need to have the heads up. They're sort of sorting things out around you, helping you out, but allowing certain things through, and they will give you that heads up. You'll get that voice sort of saying, do you know what? I really should speak to that person there because they're connected with this in this business, or this within this job. And it could be, it could be beneficial for me. So they're really sorting stuff out, lovers. They're really falling in, it's a well-defined team here by the looks of it. Certainly with your guides, a really well-defined team, which is gonna looks like bring you some really nice success, but also on the long term, because you've got that wave coming through again. So it seems to be success upon success, really. Not necessarily massive successes at one time, but lots of little ones. Just like the Hierophant going up the stairway to the star and gradually getting to where he should be. Let's just see what the overall energy is going on here. Overall energy, the finality of it all, how the outcome of these two sides here, and the future. It's setting you up as that. I think this is setting you up. You could be in a really good position where you're going to feel, no matter what you're doing in life, you're going to feel sort of secure, almost regal, almost like a royal, like as a queen or a king, where you're going to feel at ease with who you are, your situation financially, but also your situation in regards to your relationships that are around you. Yeah, it could be the whole idea of this wall that's here behind you, and it would have been, you will have changed. As I say, coming into this regal sort of situation, you'll be walking away from a situation that has been not necessarily beneficial to you. So, yeah, if I was you, definitely keep on the road and start building more on the financial side and allow the relationships to just cultivate and generally nurture themselves within the physical world. Okay, there you go, Taurus. If you're already part of the Astroflower family, I do thank you for being here. It's an absolute joy to have the support. If you want to be part of the Astroflower family, it's very simple. All you need to do is subscribe and click that bell, and you will be. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.